Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and we're doing a best 2 out of 3 M21 draft. Alright, draft has fired and looks like we've got a Volcanic Geyser, which is probably our first pick. I still would like to play Experimental Overload. I've only played against it. And it's good. Yeah, we got Infinity comboed with Shipwreck Dowser plus Sublime Epiphany. And Shipwreck Dowser also returns instant sorceries from your graveyard to your hand. So I think this would go infinite with it too. Unless it says copy a non-token creature, but I don't think it does. I can't remember. So multiple ways to go infinite with that Sublime Epiphany in this format. It's pretty strong. We also kind of saw the downsides of Capture Sphere in the last draft. Shipwreck Dowser in both cases. It was like either copying your card so it didn't matter, or bouncing your creature so the Capture Sphere didn't matter. So something to think about. All right. Best card in this pack, probably the Grasp of Darkness. We also have, let's see, other notable cards. Read the Tides is pretty good. Two pretty strong effects. Frantic Inventory, I feel like if you go all in on it and you get a few, it definitely can be good. And other than that, I mean, it feels like Grasp of Darkness by a mile. There's Rewind, but I don't think that's very good in Limited anyway. Canopy Stalker, which I haven't played with or against. Seems playable, not great. It's probably good for the 4 power deck. Alright. Take the Grasp. Pick 3. So now we have nothing amazing. Might be a Deathbloom Thallid pick. The red-black deck is probably got some sack synergies. Deathbloom Thallid's a good sack target. You do have that Warmonger uncommon card, so that would be good with the Thallid. So otherwise, there's Gale Swooper in white. It's still early, so we could... I'm happy with our first 2 picks, though. So I'm okay taking the Thallid, given that it would be good in this archetype. And we're not giving up much. Gale Swooper's fine. It's got evasion. Megalodon's a finisher. Pride Malkin's good for its archetype, the Selesnya counters deck, but I'll take the Thallid. Oh, wow. Brash Taunter. I've been wanting to play this card. This card's really good. You can even fight one of your creatures, and then it still deals that much damage to an opponent. So I really like this card, actually. It's really strong. It's a strong blocker. It's just a good card. And I haven't gotten to play with it yet, so I'm happy to see it passed. I think that's a good sign. Hellkite Punisher in here. Kind of expensive, but obviously a big, huge flying finisher. Spellgorger Weird, I suspect, would be good for us, too. If we get enough removal and tricks. And then Turn to Slag is playable too, but we're definitely taking the Brash Taunter, and we're happy about it. Okay, so Hobble Fiend, another way to sack creatures. Goblin Wizardry, you know how much I like that card. Cage Zombie, Gloomsower. I imagine Cage Zombie is playable in the red-black sack deck too. Do I like the Wizardry or the Hobble Fiend more? These are fine sack targets. They're obviously made for the Izzet deck. Hobble Fiend is going to fit in better, I think, with the sack theme. But I don't think it's the strongest card. It might just be the card we want, though, to make sure we have some sack outlets for this archetype. I also like Hobble Fiend. It's a good 2-drop, I think. We'll take it. Better cards in there, but I think for what we're trying to do, it makes sense to take it. All right, so Turn to Slag now. Or we can take the Deathbloom Thallid, get some more. There's another Pride Malkin and Hunter's Engineer. Pretty good green cards. Replicator's cool, but we may want another Thallid. I mean, right now I'm basically taking strong synergy archetypal cards over playable removal, which I'm okay with. All right, let's take it. Battle Rattle Shaman, not bad. Gorilla Possibility, playable. Good green cards in here. It could be green is... kind of seems like green's open. But, I mean, the red cards we're getting are pretty good too. If I were to take a green card, it'd probably be Garrick's Uprising. Because red-green, we'd have to kind of shift gears. But if green's open, it might be the path we want. I don't know if I care enough about a Battle Rattle Shaman to take it. I'm going to take the Uprising now. I'm going to see if green is as open as it seems. There's a Gorehorn in here, Forgotten Sentinel. Because if we go green, we're moving into 4 power matters, which is still going to be good in the Brash Taunter deck, definitely. Invigorating Surge, fine combat trick. Gorehorn, it's big. It works with the 4 power theme. Forgotten Sentinel's not terribly exciting. We'll take the Surge. I do think it's good. Alright. Village Rites, if we want to stick with the sack theme. Village Rites is definitely good with Deathbloom Thallid. Or we take Unaki Ogre and still assume green is open. Kind of have to figure out what we want to do here. I mean, I want to play red-black sack. I just don't know how well it's going to work out. I'm going to take the Village Rites here. Okay, so some late greens still. Stalker does have synergy with the Uprising, so I guess we can take it. I like Ranger's Guile. We'll take the Stalker for now. I don't want to play Furor of the Bitten. So we can take another Stalker. More 4 power. Alright. I don't think it's a very good uncommon, though. Alright, got the turn to Slag back. That's good. Can take the track down. Take a Bone Pit Brute. So, and a last pick red card is a good sign. So, trying to figure out exactly where we're supposed to be. Man, some good blue cards in here. We can take the Leafkin Avenger. Black doesn't really have anything special, nor does red, but Leafkin Avenger is something we can do. And it's good if we can make it work. Alright. So Tyrannodon is going to be good for us. Another Hobble Fiend. Tyrannodon, I think, is what we want. I never get to play this card either, so I'm happy to take it now. So maybe taking the Village Rites over the Unaki Ogre could end up being a mistake if we end up Gruul. Dreadmaw is cool too, but I'd rather have the Tyrannodon. Well, scythe would be good for the sack deck. I'm having a hard time knowing what deck to play. This card is cool. It's also good with the Hobble Fiend. Otherwise, we're taking Ogre. The thing about the green is... man, I want to play the sack deck, but... I'm going to take this side. I think we're going to try sack. I want to do it so bad. Battle Officer doesn't matter that much in green anyway. Could take the Furious Rise. There's another turn to slag. Probably don't want to play Bone Pit. Brute. Well, maybe we take the Cage Zombie if we're going to make... I mean, these were all on the wheel anyway, so I don't know how much they matter. Furious Rise is good. We just don't have the 4 power creatures to support it. Maybe I just take the slag. Because it's removal. Freebooter. I like Magmut quite a bit, but Freebooter is cool. It's not a good card to sacrifice, but gives you information. It also flies. It's probably the best card. Magmut's pretty good too. Archfiend's Vessel. Well, if we had a way to bring it back, it would be good. Otherwise, another turn to slag. You can take the Cage Zombie. Pretty low on the creature count. We don't have other good Rise from the grave targets is the problem. So if we play Rise just for an Archfiend's Vessel, it's not great. But we're not giving up much for it. I might just take it. So we did get the Rise again. Or we take another Village Rites. There's also a Magmut. Like I said, there's not a lot of Rise Again targets in here. Magmut's pretty good any way you slice it. And Village Rites is still going to be good with our other things. Yeah, I think I actually agree. I'm going to take the Magmut. Rise... Ooh, another Psy. Well, that's cool. Pitchburn Devil's a good sack target. Fetid Imp is cool. Sky Scanner is actually a fine sack target too. But I like the sides. I want to try them out. So we can take the Archer or the Zombie. I mean, Zombie's going to be good if you're sacking stuff. You can pay the mana and make them lose more life. It's a little bit cheaper than the Archer too. Carrying Grub. Well, Arsonist is a good sack target. We don't have strong creatures to make this creature's power higher. So let's just take the Arsonist. Ogre, Steward, Gift. Well, Steward's actually cool with the sides. Let's try that out. Take another zombie. I mean, we don't have 4 power creatures, so I mean, we do, but only if we have to build towards it. We'll just take a zombie. It's okay. Infernal Scarring is maybe okay. Otherwise, we take a Forgotten Sentinel. It's just like a playable beater. I waited too long. Not a big deal. Take the Indulgence that we're not going to play. I don't think we're playing the Scarring either. And last pick, Bad Deal. That might actually make the deck. I don't know. Peer into the Abyss. Well, it's cool. Might want the Eliminate. Otherwise, another Thallid. But we'll take Eliminate. So we have 11 creatures. Not bad. I mean, we obviously want more, but we'll see if we can get it. Well, Cauldron kind of fits in with what we're doing too. Gives us more sack outlets. Good with Scythe. I mean, we need more creatures. The other one would be Imp. There's a Shock in here too, though. It's tough to go wrong with Shock. I'm kind of hoping to pick up another Hobble Fiend. I passed one earlier when I thought we were going green, but I'm going to take the Shock. I'm going to hope that we can supplement as needed here. So we can take the Arsonist, Steward. Man, that's a strong green card. So is Visionary. Arsonist versus Steward. Arsonist is probably better. We actually need a sack outlet for it, but I think the pinging is really good in some matches. The X1 deck really can't do a lot against the Arsonist. I don't think we're on Vessel anyway. So Magma pings, but I can take Imp. We definitely need some more creatures. Probably Thrill is out. Imp, because it flies and has Death Touch, might be more valuable to us than a Magma. That's probably true. All right. Incinerator. It's a big finisher. I think I want the Hobble Fiend, though. We want more sack outlets, and especially with the scythes. We're trying to be like low curve sack synergies. All right. I'm on board. Another Arsonist is fine. We can probably already play 16 lands, in which case we want to lower the curve, maybe get rid of the bad deal. So we're up to 14 creatures, which is good. I can play another Village Rites. We still have good sack outlets in Arsonist and Thalids. So Igneous Cur, something we can put mana in. Another Cage Zombie. If we're sacking stuff, like I said, you can make your opponent lose life, which is good. A third Turn to Slag. I don't know if we need it. Burn Bright. Potentially good, but I don't know if we have space. I might take another zombie. All right, the Thallid is good. That's right up our alley of what we're trying to do here, so we'll figure out cuts as we go here. Got the Cauldron back. That's nice, actually, because I think it's going to make the deck. Got the Steward. I like that, too, with the sides. All right. Thankfully, the deck came together, despite almost jumping into... I think maybe the sides are what pulled me into it. Getting the Caves back is nice, too. So we got hooked up right at the end here. Wizardry... I don't even know if that makes the deck. It's possible that it does. You get 2 bodies, and we have quite a few non-creature spells. I don't need either of these, but Mind Rot's a better sideboard card. So I easily think we can play 16 lands, because our curve is low. We do need to make quite a few cuts, though. So I probably don't need the Cage Zombies. How many creatures? We have 17 creatures, 18 with the Wizardry. So we can technically cut like 4 creatures. Or 3 creatures at least. The zombies are probably the weakest. Freebooter's not something that you want to sacrifice, but it's a flyer and we have 2 sides, so I kind of like it. Magma it's a good card. It just doesn't really fit in with what we're trying to do. Cage Zombie does fit in with what we're trying to do, but it's just kind of like an okay card in general. I could see maybe cutting 2 of these and a magma to start it off. And then we still need maybe just 2 cuts. Our curve is pretty low. We have a lot of cheap stuff. So non-creature spells to cut, that's harder. Maybe the slags. What's our removal without turn to slags? We have Shock, Geyser, Grasp of Darkness, Eliminate. That's fine. It also lowers our curve. I can bring them in if I need them. I kind of like how this looks. You equip a Steward with a Scythe. You get a counter on it. And otherwise, it's just a beater that can wear it later. If they have 1 card left, can make them discard it. I don't mind this. I think this is okay. And we actually got a proper amount of sack outlets with the 2 Hobble Fiends, the 2 Village Rites, and the Cauldron. So I think we can make this work. And I'm kind of interested to see what we can do with it. So more black than red. Quite a bit more black. We do have double red, but I guess we don't play this until late anyway. So we'll probably do the extra black mana. And we have a grasp in here too, so we'll do 8/7. All right. Red, black, sack. I think we could have made it slightly better if I didn't almost audible into green, but I'm still kind of happy with what we ended up with. So let's see what we can do with this. We'll see you in round 1. Round 1, we've got ourselves a keep here. I'd probably play, well, I guess I go caves first. I could have played the Steward, but Steward on turn 1, not completely necessary anyway. Well, would have worked out a little bit better, I guess. I can go Steward plus Arsonist now, I guess. Alright. I like that. Alright, so now I can at least go, I can shock the battlements. Alright. No plays. Which is fine. So let's go Cauldron. Let's get in with these 2. Sure. We could play another Steward and still use Cauldron if I want. Okay. Two cards left in their hand. Do I want to sack Arsonist? I would have to sack all my creatures to make Hobble Fiend get in. So I think we'll just Cauldron the Arsonist. Taunter's pretty good. Okay. No attacks still. I think we'll just pass. Can leave up fight mana and sack a steward if we want. So they're gonna blow up our cauldron. I think I'm gonna sack my steward here. Okay, there we go. That's good. Wizardry is cool. I think we'll just play this side. Equip it. Would I rather have them discard or make this thing bigger? Well, I need to leave up the mana for Taunter now, so I think we'll just pass. Geyser's pretty cool. So we can still sack the steward. I mean, we're winning the race right now, so I don't think we need to do much. I don't know how they could have so many cards in hand and not play anything. Let's sack this. I think our plan is fight plus wizardry now. All right. One, two, three, four, five. So we have lethal with Geyser now too. I kind of hope they play Lofty Denial or something. Oh god. Whew! Did we ever dodge a bullet on that one? Alright. So got game one. Brash Taunter is just so good. Such a good card. I mean, they have some good cards in there. And sadly, the Rambunctious Mutt is really good against this with two sides and the Cauldron. They've got some really solid targets with that Mutt. So, not much we can do about that. We have Turn to Slags. They don't excite me that much. Freebooter actually seems pretty good to me because white blue's not going to have a lot of spot removal. Bounce effects, I guess, but not a lot of spot removal. I guess they could have the whatever it's Swift Justice or whatever it's called. I mean, I'm kind of okay here. Like I said, I don't like the artifacts, and they've got the Rambunctious Mutt, but we'll have to accept it. Definitely a keep. Eliminates a good draw. Well, yeah, we can eliminate that. All right. I don't want to trade 1 for 2. So probably just play this so I can grasp if I need to. Okay. No attacks. So we can grasp the Acolyte and then I can Geyser the Glide Master at some point. Okay. Okay with that. Hobble Fiend, that's good. Sure. Oh, that's cool. No plays, 4 cards. Like I'm just kind of in awe of what is going on here. Kind of just dividing my power across the board here. Sure. All right. So well, sweet. We got round 1. We'll see you in round 2. All right, round 2, play first. Good hand. I think opponent took a mull, and they're deciding what card to put back. Their avatar is cool too. So we'll start it off with the Arsonist. Alright, I'm happy to play a turn 2 freebooter and see what we're dealing with. Frantic inventory and swift response. Well, taking the removal makes sense to me. They also don't have blue mana yet. So, you can play the caged zombie, that's good. Miss their land drop too, which is important. Okay, so we can eliminate that. That's a good draw too. Osri's Acolyte, okay. So we can what is the best plan here? Equips the zombie. Get in for 3. Play another scythe and equip it on the Arsonist. And pass. Wait, why did I not attack with freebooter? The world may never know. I hope they have another swift response in hands. So that actually did something. I don't think it did. Alright, so they got mana screwed. They're playing another Blue-White Skies deck. I mean, we're getting lucky with our freebooter matches here. We don't really have much of a sideboard. We have a Mind Rot. Guess it is something you can do with Stewards. We have Bad Deal. Magma Slags if they have a bunch of equipment. I mean, we have some sideboard cards, but they're pretty niche, so let's just run it back. All right, we got a keep here. Good hand. And we'll play the Hobble Fiend. Guess that's not a great attack. Okay. So attack here. Probably just Geyser the Singer. I'm okay with an attack here. Yeah. So I think we attack with the Salad. I'm okay with this too. They gain life back, but we get the life linker off the board. I guess we'll draw first in case we get one of our scythes. Solarian Crocket's a pretty good one. There's our side, so that's good. So equip this and sack it. And yeah, we probably have to go all in, don't we? I guess they can block with both, but we might just have to get the Kraken off the board. Wonder how many they got. I'm debating going down to 15 lands, but it seems a bit excessive. We also have Geyser, got the Taunter. We may just have to... we can play that and equip it, but it'll just tap our guy and kill us, so no point. So I don't like Bad Deal if they're drawing a bunch of cards. We basically just need to stay super busy early. Turn Slag doesn't even deal with their 4/6, so that's not good. I think we stick to the same plan. Plan works. We just have to assemble the synergy pieces early enough. And not get swift response. Play first. Looks good to me. Alright, they mulligan. Sky Elders, cool. Let's go get in with the Arsonist here. And I think we'll just drop the Thallid. It's got more power than the Cage Zombie, so I like it a little bit more. Alright, Taunter's cool. Let's get in with the let's get in with these. Let's just get in with this. And then we'll drop which is called right. Whoops. Pass. Unfortunately, I can't sack it to itself here. So the dilemma now is if I double block, they can just deal all their damage to one. So I think we have to take it. Oh, let's see. And I can't use activated abilities of that anymore, is that right? Let's get in for 5 and drop the Cage Zombie. We still can't use the Cauldron, but I like getting more on the board here, I think. Rambunctious Mutt. Rambunctious Mutt has been the bane of my existence for 2 matches in a row. Although I won the other match, so maybe not the bane of my existence, I suppose. Well, we can use Cage Zombie here. I guess that's nice. Problem is I don't have a sack outlet. So let's just use the Steward. And I guess we'll get in with an Arsonist. We're just going to start making them lose some life. Sides, good draw. So let's equip it. Guess we equip the Thallid actually, huh? They can swift it. It'll buff our Scythe. Maybe it's even better that they took out our well, we'll take out the 3/4. So we kill their guy, Scythe gets bigger. We'll equip our something. Maybe the Steward. So we can make them discard next turn to make it bigger. But I want to play the Taunter too. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Unfortunately, it's going to be pretty good against our Scythe, though. It's not too good against our Taunter. We'll still be able to fight. Okay. I guess that works. So, I can make them... Their Enforcer is online now. Can make them discard and then attack with Arsonist. And still use Cage Zombie. So this, equip, attack, Thallid. Alright. Let's make them discard. Let's equip an Arsonist. Get in for 4. And drop a Thallid. So that way, we still have good attacks. Are they just going to be tapping something or? Dowser getting back nothing. All right, well, that's good. So they'll tap our Arsonist. We'll get in with the Thallid. And then we'll drop a Taunter, I think. That way we can start fighting, and I don't think they can do much at that point. I can fight my own arsonist too, which is kind of cool. Oh wow, they have double tapper now, huh? Double tap. Alright. Oh, nothing. That's curious. I think I've got him here. I feel like. That. I'm going to fight my own arsonist too. Because it's going to make them lose 4. And then they take 3 and die to cage zombie. Or arsonist trigger. Cool. Got round 2. Man, this deck's working out well. And Maleficic Scythe is insane. Such a good card. Alright, we'll see in round 3. Okay, round 3. Playing first. Good hand. Rebooter. Let's see what we're up against here. Tampering. Well, want to get rid of that. Main deck tampering. Well, I mean, it's got some utility. Unfortunately, it would blow up our best cards in our deck here. Let's see. Let's go. They can crack back, I guess, with their lifelinker, but it's alright. We can always geyser that. Well, if I do that, then well, I guess we just play caves actually, because they're gonna play Acolyte, and I'm not gonna. No play. Huh. Unexpected. Oh, that's a good draw. I think I actually... Do I get in? Alright. So now we pass. Maybe they play the Acolyte, then we can geyser the Chorister. I'm okay with that. Or maybe they pump the Chorister. I don't even know. Huh. I hope they attack. Oh. That feels amazing. So let's go this on that and get in for 3. Well, this is 7 and they're already at 6. That's pretty quick actually. Surprisingly fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still quite a ways away from being able to kill the Punisher, so I might need to village rights my my wizard here. Well, we actually have the mana to kill the Punisher now. Right? Yeah. It's just gonna take a turn, I suppose. Oh, they're setting up for it, huh? Okay. I would have attacked with Dilophosaur, like my life depended on it. Thalad's great draw. So let's play the Thalad. Get in for 3. Equip side here and pass. So they got the Punisher. We'll be able to geyser it though, which is good. How come Dilophosaur didn't get better? Oh, you have to attack with it. That's okay. And do we want to equip the scythe to the freebooter, or maybe not yet? Oh, I still should have attacked the freebooter. It's a second freebooter attack I missed. Their guys have trample now too, which is problematic to say the least. Let's get in with the freebooter here. And then Hobble Fiend. And equip the scythe on probably Hobble Fiend, I guess, so we have 2 good blockers. Alright. Unfortunately, we gotta block that. It's inflatable trampler. We can still kill it though, which is good. Oh, they're attacking with everything. They must have a Burn Bright. Well, if they have Burn Bright, I guess we're probably dead. Maybe I can survive with Cauldron. We'll see. So let's do the math here. 7, 8, 12, for 16. So even if I can I sack the freebooter? Maybe I can sack the freebooter, find removal. That might work. I need like a grasp. How about 2 mountains? Is 2 mountains what you were looking for? No, not really. 2 mountains, not so much. So, if I'd cauldron that, I would have drawn a mountain, so I still would have died. Okay. Oh, let's see. Sideboard. Nope. Still no sideboard cards I'm thinking are what we need here. Alright, we'll play first. Oof. I don't love this hand, but we'll keep it. Turn 2, Thrill of Possibility, huh? Well, Village Rites is actually a pretty good draw. They're just digging, huh? I might sack the Steward. I don't know yet. Depends. Kind of need a little more action here, but I don't know how good a 1-2 is for me right now. Kind of where we need one of our scythes. So we'll probably end up cashing out these stewards sooner rather than later. Oof. Not what we wanted to see. So not what we wanted to see. Let's see. Yeah, I guess Novel Fiend and still just, we're like a scythe away from being pretty explosive here, actually. But I got a feeling this turn they're going to have the 6/6 flyer, and I don't know what we can do about it. Or just Garrick, I guess. Why not? So I think we've got to start sacking some guys here. Maybe we have to wait till we draw a scythe, or we don't draw a scythe. So I have to kill Garrick. How do I go about killing Garrick? I don't know. I really don't. If I had attacked it with everything, I feel like they could have just let Garrick die, and then that wouldn't have panned out well for me either. So can I sacrifice 5 creatures? I mean, I can. Man, can you imagine how different that would have been with a scythe? Ugh. I'm surprised they scried. I think we'll probably just have to take the trade here. They don't even want to do it. It's pretty surprising. I wonder if they have the Unleash Fury, maybe? I mean, I guess they have us dead next turn, so. And they gain 4 life. I guess that's a good reason to scry. That 4 life is pretty important right now. I wonder if we're supposed to just take it because we're dead next turn anyway. Yeah, I think we actually take it. We're dead next turn anyway, so to me it makes more sense to draw something that does something here. Land isn't quite what I had in mind. Not exact card I had in mind was land, but that's okay. This is where Unleash Fury would be pretty sweet. If that's the right card name. The one that doubles the power. But yeah, Scythe wouldn't have gotten us out of it anyway. So not a big deal. Village Rites maybe could have drawn us something, but did not get there. Deck still performed really well. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun archetype. And like I said, we like almost audibled into green and we're still able to find our way back into it. We didn't even get like the main cards for the deck, the Warmonger or the Havoc Jester. We like didn't even get the main uncommons for it, and the deck still played really well, I thought. So that's a fun archetype. I'd like to revisit that one with some of the better cards for it. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.